Hey guys, Ken Rife with the Rife Mortgage Group.
And Kate Conrad with the Rife Mortgage Group.
It's been about a year now, and I felt like we should sit down and just talk to Katie because it's been kind of an interesting start, middle, and present day to how things have been going in this new role for you. And I felt like it was important for us to just sit down, talk about it, and give everyone kind of an update of behind the scenes stuff because not everyone sees our behind the scenes day to
Yeah.
day. Okay, about a year in, not quite there yet, but we're really close. And what do you think the biggest differences are from what you were doing before to what you're doing now?
Honestly, I don't think there's really that many differences. I had been in the real estate industry for 13 years, and my main thing was meeting with real estate agents, and that's my main thing here.
Do you feel like you're becoming less and less attached to the real estate side of things?
Not at all. I think my focus is always going to be on the real estate side, more than the lending, because it's about building relationships with real estate agents to see if they're a good fit to work with you and our team on the lending side.
Yeah. I've noticed one thing really prevalently throughout our time working together is we talk a lot, but our conversations during the day have actually gotten fewer and far between than when we were not working at the same company.
Right.
Because you're out with agents and I'm back working with our clients. It's this really cool synergy. We talk a ton before and after hours, if there is such a thing in real estate. But I've actually noticed like you've been spending so much time deep in conversation with agents and stuff like that. What's one thing you've learned being on the lending side that is a surprise to you, being having been in real estate for over 13 years?
I think the biggest surprise for me was that lenders are kind of introverted and they don't get out with realtors, which is insane to me.
Yeah.
Which is obviously where I want to be. I want to be out with realtors and building relationships and getting to know them and why they got into this industry and if we can help them and partner with them.
And then I think another thing you told me when we first started working together was you were very surprised at this other thing, which I never even thought of. And it's that a lot of times loan officers go out to these meetings looking for a good match for them. Purely. They don't want to change who they are. They don't want to change their process. They don't want to change how they do things or how they interact. And that was actually something you brought into us. And I wouldn't say I was stubborn in the way that I was, but I was definitely set in my ways after being in this industry for 12 years. And I think one of the surprises was like, it's just incredible to me how many agents I meet with that are like, yeah, no, this is just the way he or she's been doing it for so many years. And you brought that radical change. And we already knew that we needed to chameleon a little bit and to shift how we did things, but not to the extent that like you brought to the table. Right? So you've brought a lot of that radical change to the table with that.
Well, I think the biggest thing is like realtors are looking for communication, right? But they're also not looking for you to go to a meeting and just throw all of the things on the table that you do. They want to know if they like you.
Yeah.
If they know, like, and trust you, then maybe they'll send a deal your way.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool, perspective is bringing in that human side a lot more prevalently to the table, which I think is cool.
Yeah,
So,
it's all about the relationships.
yeah. So, year one in, you think you're going to stay in this for a little bit longer, or you getting the hell out of here?
I mean, don't tell anyone, but I'm probably leaving. So it's
Just
just
fast. We would love to meet with you. If you're watching this and you haven't met with us yet, we are literally dying to meet you. And there's a pretty good chance we've talked about you if you're watching this video. And we would just love to sit down, hang out with you. Doesn't have to be about business. In fact, we prefer it.
most of the time it isn't.
We just want to get to know you, have you get to know our team, and see if there's something there that could work for you and your clients. And we're super excited to sit down with y'all.